My name is Rebecca Kudo. I'm located in Cologne, Germany. I'm working as an HR consultant for over 5 years now. And before I was working as a consultant, I was working in the HR departments of some companies, and I was working there as in the HR controlling and in the HR department, or in the HR development department. So I guess this is the reason why I chose to take talent modules. And at the moment, I'm certified for recruiting management, recruiting marketing, recruiting posting, and onboarding. And these will be the modules I will show you today. Just a short overview. So starting with recruiting, it's really important to know that SuccessFactors Recruiting is a complete recruiting solution, meaning it offers all the relevant features of a normal applicant tracking system, but also it includes candidate relationship management features. So it's not only for applicants, it's also for passive candidates. And in the applicant tracking system, it has usual features like the standardization and the optimization processes that you might know if you know some of the applicant tracking systems on the market. Most important is that everything in SuccessFactors Recruiting is centered on a good, or on the great, the best candidate experience. Recruiting is developed as mobile first, so all the screens, as you could see here, they're responsive and you can see them as a candidate from your mobile phone, from your laptop, from your tablet, so whichever device you use. Also, what is really important is, as you see in the background, the source reporting. So you have analytics like Google Analytics, and you can analyze where the drop-off rates are, how the quantity and the quality of your resources or sources are that you get the candidates from. So of course, so you can analyze it and improve on the experience, or improve on the sources and the costs that you have for those sources. Yeah, and also to keep in contact with the candidate or with the passive candidates, you have the candidate relationship management. So CRM is not customer, but in this case, it's candidate, meaning that you can keep in contact. You have talent pools, you have email campaigns, and you also have lead generation tools to generate contact information. And then luckily, hopefully, after a successful recruiting process, one of the lucky ones gets hired, and right after signing the contract for the new job, SuccessFactors Onboarding is the tool for the new hire, for the onboardee, to be able to prepare for the first days at the new working location, and also have some more technical parts, meaning that you can exchange information, or you can send information that are needed for you to be hired in the new company. For example, information for payroll, or you maybe have to sign documents like the data privacy statement before, and you can do this all paperless. So it's really nice. You can do it digital in the tool. It's called e-signature, and you don't have to print anything. You don't have to send anything per mail. You can just do it online. Example of one of our customers, it's the Valent Group. So with the Valent Group, we created a lot of new job posting layouts, or designed them with them together. So this is just an example of what you can do with recruiting in terms of job postings. So I will scroll down. So you can see what they chose was to have a picture on the left-hand side. Of course, when you do those designs for the job postings, you have to work closely together with the employer branding. So everything is corporate design. On the right-hand side, for this example, we have a video incorporated. We have some important information like the company, the city, and the country. And also we see this is a job of the customer satisfaction manager. I have some more information like a company description. What does Valent Group do? Of course, some marketing slogans. I see my contact person, in this case would be Dirk. And I have some descriptions about the job I want to apply to, so what I will do, what I have to bring along, and what they offer to me. And also I would see it's located in Belgium. I could even click on other jobs here. I have a banner here, and I click on apply now, and I would be right in the application process. Just to show you how it looks like on other devices. So it's really easy to test this. If you just make the screen smaller to say, or to minimize it, you would see everything adjusts really nicely, and you have everything on the mobile phone as well. You also have the picture and nothing is like cut or anything. You have the video and you could just apply from your mobile phone. Okay, so the next step, I have looked at job postings, I have applied, I'm going to be in the application process. There are several steps in the application process, but today I want only to show you one of them, would be the interview. So of course, you probably know after you have applied, usually you have one or multiple interviews with the applicants. And after those interviews, there's the possibility to rate the interview. So to give a feedback, digital in the system, so everybody can see how you think the interviewee was doing. So the next screen in here, you can see I'm logged into SuccessFactors already. You will see more screens in SuccessFactors from my other colleagues. And in this case, I'm in the position of an interviewer or maybe even the hiring manager. And I see on my first tile when I log in that I have to-dos. And one of those to-dos is to provide interview feedback. So I would just click on the tile. I would see there's a job. That was a job of the SAP consultant in Germany. I would click on the link and then I get forwarded to my screen. And as you can see, it's, I think, quite easy to use, really intuitive. I see I had 2 candidates for this job. The one candidate, we already had the interview, I already rated her. So the candidate before was Johanna in this case. And I have the possibility to rate candidates after the interview on specific competencies or categories. So in our case, we decided for the SAP consultant in Germany, we want somebody who has experience with Employee Central. And we also want somebody who is good in communication, who has a good customer focus, who knows or who's able to have a good decision-making process, and who also is innovative and has a strong sense of creativity. So now I could say, okay, this is how I rated Johanna. And 1 meaning, as you can see here, if you scroll over the number, it's unsatisfactory, and 5 in our case would mean exceeds the expectation. So maybe I would say for Al, the candidate we had the interview, Employee Central, he had a lot of experience, but not the most, like 2 years of experience, I would give a 4. For communication, I would say they had really good communication skills, a 4 as well. Customer focus, 4 as well, had a lot of projects where he was the lead consultant. We think he has a good decision-making process, but we're not sure because, of course, we have not seen him until now, and in the documents you could not see it until here. If he is able to do this, and if I'm not sure decision-making process, I could scroll over it and could still see how is this defined in our company. And I would say maybe it's innovation and creativity. It's like a 3 as well. I also could add comments, and I can see here I already added a comment to Johanna. I said I rated her as a 5 because she was really innovative. She used new tools, and she seemed to have a lot of ideas when we had the interview, how to grow our product portfolio. And in the end, I can just have an overall rating with thumbs up and thumbs down. Maybe I would say thumbs up. Maybe we hire not only 1, maybe we want to have 2 consultants, and both of them have a pretty good overall rating. And in the end, I just click, I have finished. Okay, so we have seen what is recruiting able to do for the candidates. What is the hiring manager or the interviewee, could be the recruiter as well, able to do. And in the end, after you have passed the interview, you were selected, you get a contract, usually a working contract, and hopefully you've signed the working contract. This is when the onboarding process would start. So the next screen that you would see, it's the screen for the new hire. So the new hire, he has the opportunity to log into the system as well, into SuccessFactors. Right after he has signed his contract, he will receive an email saying something like, we're really happy that you will be our new employee. Here's our tool, please log in, find some really relevant information for you, and please provide us the missing documents, sign the documents, provide us missing data. So I log in as an onboardee, a new hire, and I see it's quite nice. I have some tiles. It's the same logic as you saw before with the homepage. And I can click on those tiles, maybe like the welcome message. And it's really nice. I have a welcome message from my hiring manager even before I've even started. So he wrote me something digital right in the tool, something personal, usually something that he's excited to get to know me, maybe something I can work on before or something I can look at. And he also, or like in this message, he is describing what else I can do in the tool. So despite of the welcome message, I have some other informations. I have a company overview that's quite nice as well. So I have some videos incorporated. It's just some SAP videos on here. I could watch the videos right from here as well. I even have a message from the new CEO. So I really feel like, okay, I can really get engaged and hopefully have a really smooth onboarding experience with all the information I already get just the days even before I start. Also, what is quite nice is that I see that I will have a buddy, so-called a buddy. So I have some contacts. I see that is my manager. I even know already the email address, so I could even write her an email before. Maybe I have some questions about the first day. And I see like this will be my buddy. Buddy is something maybe like a mentor, somebody like a contact person in the first weeks when I start after my onboarding or during my onboarding. And I even see like, okay, she will be in contact with me. We have studied at the same university. So you can even put something private there. And then there we have Maria. She's our assistant. So I already know that she will be the person I can ask for keys and stuff. And as I see here, I have some to-dos. So when I click here, this is the opportunity to enter some data. I'm just showing this to you to get a feeling. So I see it's getting started. And if I would need a uniform or I need a parking space, I could say, do you need a parking place? I could say yes. And if I save it, my company would know that I need one and could prepare this. So I'm really ready to go on the first date. And I hope it will be an efficient onboarding